Here we have a problem from the Austin Peay State University 2013 math contest, and it gives us this following setup. We have a 1-hour race where car number 1 has a velocity equation of 52 times 1 minus the cosine of pi times t, where t is in hours, and the second car has a velocity equation of 99t. And it asks us to find which car traveled further in 1 hour, or from the time 0 to time 1. So how do we go about this? What we want to do is compare the integral from 0 to 1 for both of these equations, because the antiderivative of velocity is position. So it gives us two different distances that we can work with. So let's take the integral from 0 to 1 of the velocity 1 equation, or the velocity of the first car. That's 52 times 1 minus cosine pi t dt. But now what we can do is we can split this off into two different integrals. We'll have the integral from 0 to 1 of 52, that's 52 times 1, minus the integral from 0 to 1 of 52 cosine pi t, and this is 52 dt here and cosine pi t dt over there. So let's go ahead and do this one first. That's going to give us 52t with 0 and 1 plugged in, minus 52 times, let's see, the antiderivative of cosine is sine, and we also have this pi inside, so we have sine pi times t over pi with 0 and 1 plugged in. And notice we don't need any constants of integration here because we have a definite integral for this setup. But now we just plug in 0 and 1. So if we plug in 0 here, we get 0. But if we plug in 1, we get 52. So we have 52 here minus 52 times, if we plug 0 in, we get sine of 0, which is 0. So that one goes off to 0, so we're only left with when we plug in 1. But if we plug in 1, we also get 0. So this is 0 minus 0, which means that the first car traveled 52 units of distance. We'll just leave it as 52 because the problem doesn't give us a distance measurement here. Now let's calculate the same integral but for the second car's velocity. Okay, so we want to take the integral from 0 to 1 of 99t. That is the second car's velocity equation. And we are taking this antiderivative with respect to t. But now we can get 99 over 2 t squared. That's the antiderivative of t. And then we plug in 0 and 1. But plugging in 0 into t here, we get 0. So we're only worried about when we plug 1 into t. And plugging 1 into t squared just gives us 1 squared. So we are left with 99 over 2, which is 49.5. But now look, we have our answer because the second car traveled 49.5 units of distance and the first car traveled 52 units of distance. We know that the first car traveled a further distance than the second car in this first hour. And that's enough for now.